Personal Story segment tonight. As we mentioned, a new Quinnipiac poll shows Donald Trump beating Hillary Clinton in Ohio, virtually tied with her in Pennsylvania and Florida. Very good news for Mr. Trump, who joins us now from his headquarters in New York City. First of all, let's talk Speaker of the House, Paul Ryan. You're going to meet with him on Thursday. What's your opening statement going to be?
Well, I think the opening statement is, number one, I have a lot of respect for Paul, and I think we're going to have a very good meeting, I hope. And I think the big thing is, in the history of the Republican Party, nobody has ever gotten more votes than I've gotten in the primaries. I mean, I'm, millions and millions of votes additional, and I guess by the time we finish, it's going to be many millions of votes ahead of anybody else, any other Republican in the primaries. That's a big thing. Plus, a lot more people came out to vote this year in the primaries than they did 4 years ago or at any other time. So I think that's a great sign, and, we're doing very well in the polls.
Okay, but he knows all that, so you're not going to go in and tell him stuff he knows. What are you going to tell him about unifying the party?
No, I might repeat it nevertheless, because it's an important thing, and I would like to see unity in the party. I believe we'll have great unity in the party. Many people have come out and endorsed and been really strong. Rick Perry came out today, and many others, and they really gave their support in a very strong fashion.
Okay, but not Ryan. Ryan's
I think we're going to have
holding back.
He's a very good man. He wants what's good for the party, and I think we're going to have very positive results. And I'd love, frankly, for him to stay and be chairman.
So you think, and I know you have to say this, that he's going to fall into line, endorse you, he'll be at the convention, and everything will be fine. That's the likely scenario.
Fall into line. No, I don't think fall into line is the right words, though. I think he loves this party, he loves this country, and he wants to see something good happen. And I think we're going to do better if we're unified.
All right, but you need him.
He will probably feel that way.
You need him because you have to raise $1 billion. Right now my stats say that you've lent your campaign. Let me get this right: $36 million of your own money. You've spent $11 million of your own money. That's chump change.
Well, no,
you need $1 billion.
Actually, no, I know. Well, in one way, you have to be proud of me because other people spent $200 million and they're sitting home watching television. So, there's something good about that. No, I think I'm in for $45 million, Bill. And when you say lent, I loan the money from myself. In other words, myself loans the money because that's the way the lawyers say to do it.
But you're going to get paid back.
But I've really... No, I don't expect to be paid back.
But you will be, sure. That's the loan. When the funds come in to help your presidential race, that money will flow back to you. I mean, you don't have to take it, but
I don't have to.
You're entitled to it.
I don't have to take it. No, but I think the number is $45 million, and I think that's far less than anybody else.
You're going to have that party raise money for you. You're going to have to.
I'm raising money, but I'm raising money really for the party. I'm going to also continue to spend my own money on myself, but I'm raising money for the party, and I think we'll raise a lot. I have no idea what the number is going to be. Maybe it's going to be $1 billion. We'll raise whatever we need.
Yeah, you need $1 billion. You say, the Associated Press is reporting, Trump has narrowed potential VPs to 5, all experienced politicians, not ruling out Chris Christie. Is that an accurate report?
Well, I like Chris a lot. I'm not going to say ruling in or out. I would say that I have in mind 5 different people. I think they're excellent. I'll announce whoever it will be at the convention.
Can you give me one?
I'd love to give you all 5, but I can't, Bill. I don't want to do that, Bill.
You're in charge.
It's not even fair to you.
Of course it's fair to me. It's fair to my viewers. It's fair to me. You're in charge. You can do it. You just don't want to do it.
Yeah, well, I can't. I just think it would be appropriate. The way I always envision it is during the convention.
You said experienced politicians. I'm out.
Well, you'd be good.
I'm gone.
If you would take it, I'd offer it to you immediately.
No, I don't take orders really well.
I know. That's the problem.
That's the problem. All right, let me get to Elizabeth Warren. She doesn't like you. But out of nowhere on Friday, she's calling you names and stuff like that. What do you think that's about?
Well, she's a senator that has done nothing. She just talks, and she's put in things. She's gotten nothing approved. She was not highly respected. Frankly, as you know, the previous senator, who is a big supporter of mine, Scott Brown, is somebody that gave me a lot of information about her. And friends up there, she has had a big failed record as a senator. And all of a sudden, about a week ago, she started tweeting violently about me. Just every tweet was like about Trump, Trump, Trump. And I finally hit her back, and I think I hit her back very hard.
But why is she doing that?
I had no choice but to
why do you
that.
think she's taking the time to tweet bad things about you?
Because she sees polls that I'm going to beat Hillary, and she'd like to make sure the Democrats win. But she sees polls that I'm going to beat Hillary, and there are a lot of polls taken by individual people that show me beating Hillary fairly easily, and she doesn't want that to happen. Now, I've never seen, she went on a Twitter rant that was sort of amazing. So I tweeted a few things, and that was the end of that, and I haven't heard from her since.
I have a question from a viewer, Diane Renke from Silver Spring, Maryland. Donald Trump says he's pro-life. Please ask him to name one specific thing he would do to protect the sanctity of human life. Can you?
Well, I think that what we're doing, and I think it's a very important element in what I've done, I've become pro-life. I was, in a meek fashion, pro-choice, but I've become pro-life, and the reason is I've seen, in my case, one specific situation, but numerous situations that have made me to go that way. I will protect it, and the biggest way you can protect it is through the Supreme Court and putting people in the court. And actually, the biggest way you can protect it, I guess, is by electing me president.
All right, so you're going to get a judge who would overturn Roe v. Wade. That's the specific thing that you would do?
Overturn. Look, I'm going to put conservative judges on. I think one of the biggest things happening in terms of this election are, it could be as many as 5 judges will be appointed over the next 4.5 years. So we're talking about 5 judges. And I think probably the most important thing one of the most important things, other than the security itself of the country, is going to be the appointment of 4 to 5
so let me just get this straight.
justices, and I'll be doing that.
Diane's question is answered. Your specific thing to protect the sanctity of life would be appointing a Supreme Court justice that would overturn Roe v. Wade. Do I have it?
Well, they'll be pro-life, and we'll see what about overturning, but I will appoint judges that will be pro-life.
Okay.
Yes.
Finally, I was a little upset because my taxes are going to go up if you win. I'm going to be paying more now.
Wrong.
I thought I was paying less.
No. It was incorrectly. If you read the Wall Street Journal front page today, they covered it exactly correct. I have the biggest tax cut of anybody running by far, and that includes the 16 people that are vanquished, okay? Nobody even came close. But I may have to raise it from that point. It was incorrect.
So your original statement in the debates, you might have to go up a little for me. For me, I might have to pay more.
No, what it meant, you're going to actually perhaps go down, actually. Everybody's going to go down. But who's really going to go down is the middle class, who have been absolutely destroyed by taxes.
But you said you wouldn't mind paying more. You yourself wouldn't mind paying more.
I would not mind paying more.
But
no,
that's kind of an indication. That's kind of an indication the guys in your bracket. No?
No. The question was asked, would I mind paying more? I wouldn't mind. But the fact is that everybody's going to be paying less, and we're going to run a much better. We're going to run we're going to run a country that works. We're going to get this country going again, because right now this country is stalled so badly, and taxes are going to go down, and that's one of the ways we're going to get it to work.
Well, it's shaping up to be a very interesting race. I hope you'll come on and tell me what happened with the Paul Ryan meeting, which I think is going to be fascinating.
I think so, too. I look forward to it.
Yeah, just tell me what happened. I can report it, or you can come on Friday or whatever you want. But we would really like to know what happens there. Donald, as always,
we'll do it.
Thanks for taking the time. We really appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Bill. Thank you.
Directly ahead, do men have it harder than women in the USA? We'll debate it. Then later, Gutfeld McGurk on Bernie Sanders telling MSNBC he wants a Democrat TV network. Hello, Gutfeld and McGurk. Up ahead.